I'm going to take you through a 10-minute dumbbell leg workout. You can do it as a follow along with me. There's no warm-up in this video, but there's one linked in the description if you want to do one now. You only need one pair of dumbbells. We're going to get right into it with some goblet squats. We're going to do 5 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 2 rounds in total. So if you pick up one of your dumbbells, and let's get ready to go. Squatting down, nice smooth tempo. Hit your full depth and then back to the top. I'm going to try and control the way down with about 3 to 4 counts down and then 1 to 2 counts on the way up. Feet are going to be about shoulder width apart with a slight turn out to the toes, and then we want your knees turned out to match that toe angle. Squat as low as you can without excessively curling the tailbone, and try to keep your heels on the floor as well. Okay, we're going to move on to some alternating reverse lunges. You can do these with your body weight, or if you've got the strength to, you can also do them with lunges. So we're going to do alternating steps backwards, hitting nice full depth for these lunges. Okay, putting the dumbbells down just to relax the grip. We're going to do some Romanian deadlifts next. So you'll need both dumbbells, a nice hip hinge action, getting the hamstrings working. So you're pulling the hips backwards, keeping the dumbbells running nice and close to your legs. You can unlock the knees. Should be keeping relatively straight legs. I want you to keep your upper back engaged, making sure you're not overly rounding it. We don't need to overarch your lower back, but we shouldn't be rounding it either. Try and find that nice middle ground. Okay, for this next one, I'm actually going to use some wedges to give me a deeper stretch, but you can do these calf raises just on the floor, or if you've got a step will work great as well. Feel free to hold onto the wall if you want and just have one dumbbell. So you can walk nice and tall, back down. So I'm just using this wedge shape to give me a deeper stretch at the bottom of each rep. But if you haven't got it, feel free to just do it on the floor. You won't get as deep a stretch, but you can still get a good calf contraction. What we want is to spend minimal time at the bottom when the heels make contact with the floor, and maximum time under tension, pausing at the top whilst you contract your calves. Great job. And then our final one, we're going to do some lateral movement. I'm just going to take one dumbbell. I'm going to do some side to side lateral lunges. So sitting as deep as your mobility allows, going side to side. One technique tip is I don't want the bent knee to be collapsing in. Keep it pushed out nice and wide, and then the trailing leg should stay fairly straight, feeling a good stretch down the inside of the straight leg. As you warm up into this routine, that second set of these should be slightly deeper. Okay, let's give the legs 40 seconds to rest. So we're just going to run through all those exercises for one more round, and that'll be this workout complete. This is part of a little series of 10-minute workouts I've done one 10-minute workout for each area of the body. So if you want to continue working with me after this one, just pick another one of the videos. You can keep going and do as many as you want, maybe even do your whole body. How wide you have your feet on this is really largely dependent on what's comfortable for you. If you're struggling to stay upright and struggling to get good depth with your squats, I do recommend elevating your heels slightly, whether you're doing it on some small plates or even if you've got those wedges that I was using with calf raises, they work really well as well. I'll link those in the description of this video if you fancy getting some. They're not very expensive. There'll be an affiliate link, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. Okay, onto the reverse lunges. Remember, I'd rather you do full depth bodyweight lunges than be using the dumbbells and only doing half reps. And if you can get full depth with weight, that's great. Onto the Romanian deadlifts next. So we're really reaching for a hamstring stretch with these. You want a narrower stance than your squats. Feet about hip width apart and parallel. Pull the hips back, keeping the dumbbells almost sliding down the line of your legs. From a bird's eye view down, I don't want the dumbbells to ever drift forwards in front of your shoelaces, otherwise it'll just be putting excess stress on the lower back. Try not to overarch your lower back. Neutral doesn't mean bolt upright with the chest. I'm going to use those wedges again for that deeper stretch, and I'll use the wall for balance as I was struggling a bit last time. So squeeze at the top, slow down, but then as soon as your heels touch the floor, I want you to come straight back into that next rep. If you've got some Olympic plates, they make a nice little step as well instead of the heel wedges or even the stairs at home. And as I said, if you've got nothing available, just hold onto a wall and come back up as soon as your heels touch the floor. Get onto the final set of the workout. I'm going to do those lateral lunges. Hopefully you've warmed up a bit now, and we're going to get a nice deep stretch. Pushing that bent leg knee out nice and wide. I've got symmetrical feet. I'm keeping both heels on the floor. Sometimes people like to Cossack it like this. I'm not against that, but I prefer flat feet for this. And that's it. Workout complete. Thanks so much for joining me. You're already up and moving, you're already sweaty, so why not do one of these 2 workouts right now? And if you don't like the look of either of them, I've got a playlist of 10-minute workouts and you'll find the body part you're looking for. So I'll see you again soon for another video.